Yo, we are live, or I am live. Just pull up the chat on Facebook. How's everyone doing? How's the quarantine? Pull up the chat on Facebook. There it is. Stream's got a little bit of a delay. Welcome. Welcome. Let me just share it. How's everyone doing? Holding up, getting cabin fever? I am. That's for sure. Alright, we're gonna be playing some arena. I actually spent some money on the game. So we got some cool stuff to do. We have a traditional draft entry. Maybe we'll get into after we get the challenge out of the way. As always, there's a 15-win challenge. I'm drinking some Bang. Pretty hardcore energy drink. If you haven't tried it, sponsor us, Bang. Alright, so last night was pretty cool. Magic did Friday Night Magic, which is always big at local game stores, but because of the quarantine, game stores aren't making any money, so Arena did a pre-constructed deck challenge. They offered some sleeves. Take a look at the sleeves. So I'm gonna be playing Brawl again. So here's my Bitter Blossom sleeves. I like that. I got Saskia sleeves. I don't know why you need card sleeves for virtual cards, but whatever, man. These are the ones that they offered last night. Here's the Elspeth's sleeves that I got for getting the Battle Pass, and Thalia from more Secret Layer sleeves. These you earn, and this was the ones from last night. Pretty cool. So let's do that. I'm gonna be running Garuk. It's one of the cards that I picked up. This deck is trying to sacrifice tokens, ramp a little bit. We got Palu Kranos, so that's going to take advantage of the graveyard. See, Garuk's ability, he creates two 2/2s, and when they die, they put loyalty on him. So we're going to try to get him down as fast as possible, start making some wolf tokens. What's up if you're just joining us? We're playing Magic the Gathering Arena. We got to cast 25 green and black spells, or green or black. I don't know if you guys are as bored as I am, so I figured we could hang out, talk, whatever you guys want to do. Welcome to the Couch Quest podcast. Give us a like. So I created a command tower, which is, obviously a staple. We'll keep the hand. We got a turn 1, turn 2 play. Going against mono black, I'm guessing some form of devotion. He's got Ayara. She's in my deck, actually. So let's start getting value from the Dreadlord right away. And lifelink. So lose a life here, gain a life here. This is also like pseudo removal, 1 mana, 1/1 death touch, lifelink. That's a lot. He's gonna get that questing beast. That's frustrating. I think we proliferate here. No, well, we give him the counter. Now we'll actually net life. What's up, guys? What's up to the people on Twitch? Yeah, Matt, we're doing Golgari. They're called the Swarm, black green. One of my favorites. So that was nice. We got some removal for that Iara. So we'll just get rid of her right away. She does that gain and drain ability. We got people on Twitch. We're on Facebook Live. So those are solid creatures, but I think we just keep beating face with this army. This will help draw some cards, so let's get him down. I don't mind losing this token, so we'll swing him right into the death touch. He gets a 1/1 flyer, which I can't really deal with, but it's alright. So if someone else dies, we'll at least get a draw a card. So there we go. What's up, guys? Just joining us. We are bored. Alright, he got the death touch back. I want to start taking advantage of the priest, so let's do that. We'll swing into these guys. Maybe he'll block. So he's got some removal, some hand sculpting, as we call it. So this priest, she's pretty solid. You have to sacrifice 2 creatures. So I'm gonna sacrifice these guys. Yeah, he's gonna die anyway, so let's oh, that's the player. So we'll say I haven't used her yet. She's seems pretty solid though. All right, so we'll get our guy down.
I am what they call me, a monster. Stay on the trail.
We'll swing away, man. So that's what Garuk does. He doesn't have a +1, which is awkward, but that hurts for the escape creature. So he comes in with 6 1/1 counters and 12 if you use him to escape. Alright, see, he went right at him. Not much you can do about that. Murderous Rider is one of the best cards out there. Death touch is annoying. Yeah, we'll just get a big guy down, I guess, now. He could, fight for 3 mana. So, we could, that's gonna act as some removal. We don't really need these guys. And then we'll get rid of his commander. So he's gonna fight, so they deal damage to each other. Yeah, no attacks yet. Gotta get rid of that death touch. If you're on Twitch, I'm talking to Matt. He's our a co-host. We had a cool episode last night. You should check it out. We were playing World War Z. It's a free game on the Epic Store right now. Alright, he's getting rid of the priest. I bought 2 cards here. I'm gonna get the priest back. We'll use Omen of the Dead to get the priest back. And Witch's Cottage to get the Midnight Rider back, right? Reaper, Midnight Reaper. So I think here we just get rid of this Piper. Then for 4 mana, I think we just get rid of this guy too. Now we gotta get rid of the life linker. What's up, guys? Just joining us on Facebook. Playing a new deck I put together. I'm a big fan of the black and green, man. Alright, we're 1 mana away from being able to cast the commander again. Yeah, let's just, we'll cast this. Give him indestructible, and he could start fighting. So. And then, not much else we could do. Remember our Dread Horde, they're growing each turn, each upkeep. Play a priest. I'm trying to keep her off the field because she makes me lose a life, he gains a life. So he got rid of Garok early. So that was a pretty impressive play right there. We'll get her. We got some more removal for my man over here. I can't believe he took her. So he'll get a basic land out, but I can't have him with a 6/6. We gain some life off of the Erebos intervention. Here he could use the Death Touch, that's fine. Get rid of it. What I gotta do is get him down next turn, and I think we're gonna start exiling cards in the graveyard. And we'll gain some life off of that. Still 1 mana away. Alright. And then I think the only option is we'll bait him into a block. No. We'll give someone Death Touch maybe if he attacks, or we could use this as removal next turn. The Flyers are gonna get me though. I think this might be a loss. I normally play green-black in Commander. Baron of Clan Neltoth. Oh, he took the removal spell. That's another good card. I think Garruk's our only option here. We need a land or bust. And if not, I think he's got it next turn. The Dreadlord is a rough card, but we did get some value from it. So we're trying to cast black and green spells, so we might as well play a couple cards. And we'll make him earn victory. Well, I committed suicide. Starting off with a loss. See, we were close. 19 of 20. So we'll play this deck another time. We'll see how it goes. I enjoy the sacrifice theme. think that I might need a way to gain some life, though. I didn't realize how much of that I was using as a resource. And you forget, because in Commander it's a similar format, but you play 100 cards singleton, and not every legendary creature, I mean, not every planeswalker will be a commander. You need a legendary creature, and only certain planeswalkers. So we got some ramp. Foundation Druid. It's always nice. We gotta use this to get a blackout. Otherwise, I didn't realize she only makes mana based off of what lands you have. So he's playing the Royal Scions. Blue-red is always rough.
The world yields art, not oppression.
So Healy's a little rough. But I think we just started up with Rancor Man. Ah, he scooped. He scooped. He quit. That was a rage quit for sure. Alright, we can, we'll keep going. We still need to hit the 15 win mark. We got, playing Garuk, the Cursed Huntsman. The only problem compared to, you compare them to Ashiok, is they both make creatures, which I like, but see, if I had a green source, I would keep for the Paradise Druid and good removal, but we got a mulligan. Alright, we got the Assassin back, we got the Priest. Command Tower produces both, Jungle Hollow both, and Command Tower comes in untapped, which is a beautiful thing. So we'll play with Jungle Hollow first, gain the life, and then turn 2 we have options. So he's playing green-red, notoriously aggressive. There's going to be a lot of little creatures that grow with this riot theme. 1/1 counters. Here I think we make him sack. Slow. The best way to deal with aggressive decks is slow them down, especially if they are reliant on their commander. So now he has to be recasted for attacks, which killed us in the first game with Garuk, because he cost 6, Ashiok cost 5. So Death Sprout, I'm gonna kill that Beast Whisperer, and then it allows me to search for a basic land. So we'll ramp a little bit here. I think we want Forest. The Priest getting her hands dirty. Welcome if you're just joining us. Some arena. The Brawler's Guild Hall is still open. See, he's got the hexproof. He's 5. Alright, so we play the Temple, get our Scry. I think we have to destroy this. Yeah, might as well do it now. Because it gets hexproof on his turn, so we have to do it on our turn. Hexproof means you can't target it with a spell, but they can target it with a spell, which is never good. Alright, so he's ramping a little bit here. So he goes from a 0-4 to a 5-4. Now, I think we take these two wolves.
This curse, this from it.
We'll get some blockers down.
Stay on the trail.
Then we might use the -3. Get rid of this guy because he's a 0-4 only unless he's attacking. So this is a 5-5. He gets the +5. Yeah. All right. He's slamming down creatures. This is a lot to deal with. This is why blue is the best color in Magic. You just counter those spells. Nice. So I'm gonna use this to get rid of his flyer. Helps draw a card.
Looks like you're not fit to survive.
Then we'll use Rankle, swing over top, make him sack a creature. Yeah, let's use all of them. So, discard a card, draw a card, lose life, and then sacrifice a creature. I'm going to get rid of a wolf. It's going to put a counter on Garruk. Alright, so I'm going to play the Grave Hate as well. And we're going to leave the 1 mana open for this. Maybe we could surprise him with some Death Touch on the wolf as a blocker. Alright, Matt. I'll see you in a little bit. That's rough. Alright. We'll give him the Death Touch, and he'll kill that Hydra. Black Source. I think we just stick with these 2/2s.
You cannot run or hide.
Let's exile some guys. Gain some life. Alright, he's scooped. Another win. Do we keep going? We go with the keep the winning streak alive. This deck's fun to play. You have to think a little bit different compared to my other Brawl decks. I built a few more. We were playing the Simic last time. I got Mono Black, which he kind of looks like Darth Vader, and he's called a Shadow Mage, so that's why that's named that. Garruk is the Apex Predator, and Golgari is the Ravnica Guild, green-black. Dimir is blue-black. Was it Azorius is white-blue, and green-blue is Simic. Yeah, we'll stick with it. We'll stick with it till we get a loss, and then maybe we'll draft. Say what's up in the chat if you like the gameplay. If you like gameplay in general, we stream tons of different games. My co-host Matt has been doing a lot of BioShock, which is a very interesting game. Tim stopped by. I don't know if he's still watching. He's our third co-host. He was in on the World War Z stream. I don't know. I don't know if this is a good hand, but we'll try it. We got 3 lands. Alright. Quit right off the bat. He's intimidated. Three in a row. Yeah, Tim was on the World War Z stream last night. It was a lot of fun. Very intense game. You can download it for free on the Epic Store right now. See, I wish I could keep this for the Rankle. It's such a good card, but we only have one way of getting a swamp out. I could play Vivian, but she doesn't really do well unless you have creatures. Alright, we got Paradise Druid, couple plays. We'll save their life, let it come in tapped. I think I will trade here. I'm not sure. Alright. We have to discard a card. I think we get rid of this guy, because we can get him back with this guy. Unfortunately, we needed that 4th mana to come in untapped. Might have to save this epic downfall for when he eventually escapes with Crosha. We can get rid of him. So we'll use the Fine Broker. We'll get our card back. I want to get rid of that creature. Alright. He took my ramp. We use this in game 1. It's pretty solid card. I think it might be the best intervention card. So here we use our Leyline Prowler. This card's really good. 2/3, lifelink, death touch, adds mana. He might boost him here. Yeah, that's fine. Ashiok's always a problem. Fear your failure. Ashiok is the problem. Yeah, mill. This is a pretty solid deck for 3-color nickel bolas.
All your fears are given form.
Yeah, we gotta get rid of Ashiok immediately. Then, yeah, we'll hold back. Maybe we could pick off these tokens with the Leyline Prowler and the Vamp. My friends are all talking about this Joe Exotic, that tiger guy. Alright. Get rid of the Vamp. I don't want to get rid of the cards in my
You have
hand.
no weakness I cannot exploit.
I think we're in some trouble here. Nice, we'll get Rankle back. Play him right away. Knock this guy down a peg.
Mere scratches.
You don't get the trigger unless he does damage to a player, but he can't do the -3 now, which is a positive. Getting a lot of good cards exiled here.
Intellect is without limit.
He's getting some solid draws. We'll get rid of his knight, at least. The Epic Downfall is killing me because these are all tokens, and that was a 1-mana knight. Alright, he put him in my graveyard, so now we can't cast him yet. We're 1 mana away. Yeah, he discarded the removal that I wanted for that card.
My schemes are never ending.
Yeah, he got me into top deck mode pretty fast. It's a rough game. I don't think I trade here. Get rid of my 5th mana source. Alright, we definitely have to use this. I think we slow down the abuse here. Alright, it's got to target a creature. Alright. Get rid of the 6/6. Now we get a land at least. We could maybe cast Garruk on our next turn. Yo, Chris, what up, dude? Nope. Alright, I'm scooping here. Let's get into some draft. Yeah, no, I can't recover from that. He was killing me, man. He was denying me the mana. That was a really good brawl deck. But yeah, we got a traditional draft entry. So let's check it out. Normally 1,500 gems. So we'll do. So here you have to pick a card, and then the packs rotate. I think usually the strategy to drafting, you take the rare right off the bat. This isn't a good pat too, because I would take one of these. Maybe we just get some removal. I don't know. We'll stick with Omen of the Sun. Yeah, maybe we'll go red-white. Artifact removal. Yeah, it's looking like red-white. I think we could definitely do this. So you see how you have to draft, you get to pick a card, then whatever's left you get from the next guy. It looks like no one's drafting red at all. And now here, this is the worst part about drafting is you basically get these cards that you know you're not going to use. So here you can kind of just draft for value. You get to keep the cards that you draft. Nice, this is a good pack. We get a demigod here. I'm pretty sure the temple is solid, but we don't really have much black in this deck. Four flying in a draft like this is usually pretty good. I think we take the instant. Oh, that's a common. I might come back around. Okay, we can take another hero of Nyxborn. Kind of have like a little white devotion theme going on. This will get aura cards. I don't think we have any auras. We have enchantments, but no auras. See, that's a good card. Here, I might just take him for the value. And the Field of Ruin came back to us. We got the altar. No one's taking these Omens of the Sun. Alright, last pack. Yeah, we definitely got to get Perforos Intervention. It's on theme. And it's the rare. So usually it's always nice when it works out. here. This is a rough pack for us. All the red and white are common, so let's just take an uncommon. Green uncommon. This is a good card. I think that's what I want that in other decks. Might even be able to leave black in here, do like a 3-color. I think basically just filling out the rest of the deck here. There's not much that we could really do. Take the equipment. Chris, you have a draft in this? It's not too bad. I think you get paid out on. I hear some removal. That's not bad. I think you get paid out based on your wins. Oh, that's cool. You guys hear my dog barking? 'Cause I do. Alright, now this is the deck, so you take out everything that you're not going to use, really. You need to have 40 cards. Well, you can have over 40, but we got 17. I think we don't really have too many auras. So this is, I don't know if you guys are into this, it's a little bit of deck building, but that's actually pretty good. Yeah, sorry for all the noise. We got construction going on. I think today's like the last day we could actually even do construction. Like in New York City as a whole. Alright, 43 cards. I think we could be satisfied with that. So now you play till I guess you get 2 losses, 3 losses, and you get packs based on the wins. Welcome if you're just joining us. We just drafted some Theros standard. Now we're gonna do this little tournament or play against other people that drafted. I don't know how they do it. If these are the people that drafted the packs that we drafted, I really don't know how it goes, but draft normally will take place in a local game store. I think I just keep this for the draw. We can discard something. Excuse me, no corona here. Just acid reflux. How's the quarantine going for everybody? I am not working currently. Still no white source. Whatever. Too bad this can't be used as like a direct burn spell. I guess it wouldn't be twice X, but it would be nice. Alright, let's try out one of our sagas. Sagas they just created like fairly recently. They're in Dominaria, and now they're back in Theros. Not a huge fan of the card design. So he's got red-green's notoriously aggressive. I kind of have him behind the 8-ball here, though. So there's the white source. I think what I do here is I steal that and hit him with his own guy. I get the scry at least. I can kill it next turn. Welcome if you're just joining us. Welcome to the arena, MTG arena. A lot of people don't believe that I even play Magic, but something that I started as a kid and ended up. So I think what we do here is we use the final flare. We sacrifice the triumph now. Yeah, I think that was the right call, because the last counter is they fight, and he would only be a 1-3, so he would lose the fight. But yeah, I played Magic. I think I started around 96 when I was 10 years old. I took a long break throughout high school and college. I was more focused on sports. Then years later, I met back up with a couple of guys that found their old cards, and they 6-7. That's tough, man. I think here I just gotta make tokens to kind of. Just block. He doesn't have trample. Yeah, we met up. Everyone had old cards. We realized that our cards are worth a lot of money, and started playing again. Oh, well, there's the trample. Kind of wish I had that steel card now. It's not even worth blocking. So I could cast this for 3. It would give him gain some life. And look, I think we're gonna just swing, and then maybe we could cast this impending doom and sneak in a win. I don't know why he's got so many more lands than I do. I think if he attacks here, he's beat. If this was an instant, man, game would be over. One more land, and I could get rid of him with this Theros intervention. Yep, scooped. First win of the draft. Now we get this sideboard. I think we bring in the land, right? And maybe a 2/4. I don't know. Just kind of feeling it out. I'm not really great at drafting. I like being able to work on my decks in my spare time, and see, now we have no red source. Whatever. Hopefully we draw a mountain. If not, we could... Well, he probably doesn't even have a non-basic land. Maybe we could get one out through this, though. So we'll use this little centaur, maybe we can get some damage through. Welcome if you're just joining us. We're streaming some arena. That's basically a wall. We are lacking the red source. Yeah, say what's up in the chat, man. You guys can talk about whatever you want. What's up to the people on Twitch? Got a couple viewers there. Posting to YouTube afterwards. So he's got a demigod, that's no good. Last game we didn't have any white, this game we don't have any red. This is why I don't like drafting. It's all on the fly. Yeah, this is rough. This is a good card. He's going to get a lot of value, especially with the Triumph. Here's like almost... This is like a scoop scenario. But there we go. I'm gonna make him attack, and then we'll use the final flare. I'll sack the my 2/4. I don't know. Intervention's a sorcery. I think we just use that. Nah. What's up to my friends just joining us? Oh man. It's no good. We're gonna have to get rid of that. Still only got one red source. Doesn't really matter. I think the only way I mean, I'm still going to be at a low life now, but the only way I pull this game out is if I get lucky pulls, lucky draws, heart of the cards. Yeah, if you guys want, say what's up in the chat, man. We don't have to talk Magic, we can talk anything. I know there's not much to talk about. It's either coronavirus or some other dumb stuff, but there's like no sports, you know, you can't really go to the movies. So we'll gain some life off the Omen, and we'll throw down a 1-3. I think he misunderstood that card, because I would have used my 1-3 to get rid of a 1-1. Well, alright. He had a lot of mana open. I think he had another one of those pump spells. We're still lacking a second red source, so we can only play one card at a time. But here I'll get the Scry at least from the enchantment. See, I think we actually leave that up top. It's a decent pull. Yeah, man, I don't even have much to talk about. I mean, I've been... I shouldn't say quarantined. You know, I can leave my house. I'm not sick. No one in my house is sick, thank God. But I haven't been to work since last Friday, a week ago, or 9 days ago. We got sent home when they cut most jobs down to 25%. So I'm still in training. Oh, he has 2 of those? Oh, you got it back? Oh, that was last game? I don't know. I don't know how this works. Yeah, so I figured I'd do some streams like this to let people, you know, give people something to do, somewhere to hang out and talk. Do we put out creatures or hold back for removal? Yeah, I think we'll go with that. And we can get rid of the 1/1. Playing red and white, angry white people, as PewDiePie would call it. We're just hanging out, man. I wasn't going to put these in, these final flares. They're actually pretty handy. Yeah, so we're live on Facebook, Twitch, and this will be going up on YouTube later. Give us a follow on any of those. Couch Quest Podcast. It's me. Oh, that's how he's exiling them to get these 1/1s. Alright, let's put a 4/4 down. That'll change the pace of this game. He can't block with that satyr. I don't know what that does. Did he prevent the damage? No, not even. I don't think he meant to do that. Yeah, maybe he just wanted to scry. Six, 7 for 6. It's terrible in any other scenario. I don't know, man. I don't think we're gonna do it. This game was a lot tougher than the first one. But these are best of 3. I think he's got me now. He's got 8 exactly. Destroy target enchantment. Alright, best of 3. Back to the sideboard. I think we cut out that. We'll leave it that in. Definitely don't need this. Maybe we'll add a red source or 2. I didn't know that was an option. So we'll add some more removal. That is that 6/7's tough to deal with. I think we'll draw first. I never know what's a good hand with these decks. Here I think I used the thrill of possibility. We discard the Sentinel's Eyes, so that could be escaped later. Kind of get through this deck a little bit. Here we need the double white, which is not good. You add 2 mountains to the deck, and now it's just like all mountain time. Alright, Chris, mountain time. Chris, I don't know if you're still watching, but are you at work right now? How's your job going? Throw this down, try to get some value. And then maybe an Omen of the Sun. I kind of wish I drafted some of these, but I didn't see any. Omen of the Forge, that's solid removal for the little guys. 2 damage to the face. Play some aggressive creatures. Put them behind the 8-ball. Oh man. Needed. Throw down our first pick. Because now that makes the Chimera cheaper to cast. Next turn we get a 3/3 flyer. If there is a next turn. Well, I mean, there's going to be a next turn, but we might not need another creature down. I think the plan here is if he plays a creature, I gain control of it. How's the audio, guys? I hope. I can't really hear it. I got it playing on my iPad where I got the Facebook chat open. I got on a laptop, I got Twitch open. Haven't had any complaints yet. If you guys get any free stars, make sure to send them our way. We just got into the level up program as of last week, I believe. You always hate to see this. Guys just like running out the clock, like waiting for me to disconnect or something. And unfortunately he's got 2 timeouts, so we're gonna have to watch this. Okay. Tectonic Giant. That's not bad for us because we're just gonna steal it. I didn't even want the fight to happen. Let's see him concede here or die by his own creature. He decided to scoop. Alright, first series win. Get some prizes. Alright. So now we went from winning 1 pack with 0 wins. We'll get 2 packs for 1 win at least. Still no losses. It's best out of 3. Welcome on Twitch. We just drafted some standard. Oh yeah, thanks, Matt. We're this is a standard draft. So basically, you open packs, and the packs rotate. You get to pick a card, and then you rotate. So we drafted this deck on the fly. It's we get to keep all these cards, but yeah, we drafted red-white. It worked out fairly well. I think here we get this Hound going. We're trying to be very aggressive. These are like 40 card decks about. You'll see when we sideboard the best of 3 matches. See, I didn't want to see that. He kills a 3/1, so we'll play this Nymph. If I had a mana, I could do a funny play where you steal his creature, then sacrifice it to kill another creature, but that's a 7 mana play. Alright. I'll trade here if he blocks, so let's see what he does. Yeah, I would have taken the 1-2, but I will block here. Don't have a flyer yet. So I think what we do is kill this flyer. I'll trade here as well. Play this. Still only one red source, so I guess we'll throw down the mirror shield. I'm kind of baiting him right now. I want to get this creature as many counters on it as possible, so then I'm going to steal it. I don't know if the plan's gonna work out. He's got 8. If he could push 2 more damage. Yeah, the flyers are killing me. Too little, too late. Let's go to game 2. So I think we're almost better in the sideboard, because we get to add something, so I definitely want to add a flyer. More removal. So we'll use that guy. Maybe some life gain, some little creatures. And what we needed, red again. Throw another mountain in there. I saw one non-basic land in there, so I don't think it's worth running the Field of Ruin or whatever it's called. Oh wow, no lands at all. Terrible hand. Not doing too much better, but at least the Traveler's Amulet can pull us a 3rd land. Hopefully he doesn't get down those gigantic flyers again. He's playing green-white, so that's like a combination. You play small creatures and they get bigger. As you saw with that 1/2 that eventually became a 5/6. So we got 2 mountains now, so I'll probably get a, we're 2 and 2. Red, this deck seems to be more red than anything, so we'll just keep stocking up the mountains. I think we use this on him. Make him a 6/4. Hopefully he can't kill it. His next turn he'll be, I'll throw this down, we'll turn him into a 7/4. Or maybe, yeah, we'll just get this guy out of the way. I'd like to draw cards, but I really don't want to discard anything. Drawing cards is probably the best part of Magic. It's usually whoever draws more cards wins. So he said, let's go to game 3. See, that deck, at that time, this deck felt a little bit better. I think post-sideboard we're in a better spot, actually. So, I don't know. We'll see how he does. Just gonna keep it. At least we know we're not... have all the red mana we need. This guy's super annoying. He comes back as a 4/5 that blocks flyers. So I don't know if it's really worth the kill spell. You know what? We might as well, because then we can play the Hound. He won't be able to cast them for a while, but we can get to start beating down with our 3/1. See, this escape, this is a new mechanic in Theros, where you exile cards from your graveyard, and you get to cast this from your graveyard. Alright. I'd like some more devotion to white, get more of these tokens out, but I think that's our only other play. So we have him, that's rough. 3/6. So now we're flooded with mana. Not looking good. He throws down a flyer. Really not much we can do here. Pushing 7 damage with no blocks. But he would just be able to pick off all these guys. He's got removal. Need something big to happen here. So at least now we could start picking some creatures off on the blocks, but I doubt he'll swing. Some life gain, more tokens. Fortunately, that vigilance is killing us. Maybe we'll go for the scry here. Yeah. Let's steal it. there was much else we could have done there. We're on a 2-turn clock. And that's the game. So there's our first loss. Not too bad. The deck's performing fairly well. As you can see, the bigger the creatures get, the harder it is for us to deal with it. I don't know if it's 2 losses or 3. If anyone's interested, I actually have some arena codes. I think the only stipulation is... Wow. The only stipulation is you couldn't have played a pre-release for Thrones of Eldraine. Wow. Do not know what's going on with these opening hands. 4 plains and 4 mountains. I think I'm gonna trade here. Sucks it's our only creature, but nope. Red and black. I'm almost ready for game 2. So I can at least kill the Hound here, but the other 2 3s, 2 2s, they're gonna stick around. Guess you gotta do it, right? It's a lot of land. And the next 2 draws would have been lands. Sometimes you think that these computer games, the shuffling is just terrible. Usually with these, with decks, you want your land to be about 1/3. I think here we just load up on some creatures, throw more in the way of his very aggressive deck. See if we can hold it off. Not a great hand, but it's better than what we've been seeing. Maybe I can get this impending doom on a soldier token from the Omen. You know what? Let's just kill this guy. Try to keep the field clear while we get some lands. I'd like to get this impending doom on one of our big guys. Give it +3/+3. He's got a lot of removal. But we gotta keep attacking, we just gotta push damage through. Usually these games turn into a race. Wow. I almost drafted that card too. Kind of hoping for a land. There we go. Now we're kind of good at this 5 mark that we don't need the Traveler's Amulet. I'm gonna hit him with the aspect of Manticore. I'll let these go through. Oh, this is an enchantment. Terrible. No good, no good. This is a pretty solid draft deck. These Minotaurs, removal, curses. Really don't think I can push 14. Yo, Zach, what's up, dude? Alright. There's our second loss. Definitely not good at drafting. Alright, so it was 2 losses. So We got 2 packs. So we'll open them up. War of the Spark. Cool. We got a rare that we can craft. Basically any card. Theros pack. Oh, we got a mythic too. That's cool. I'm not gonna sit here and craft cards in front of you guys, so let's just get back to it. We'll head back to Brawl. Go back to Old Faithful. I'm tired of losing. So we'll get the Ashiok of Brawl. This format normally isn't free. I don't really know how they run it. I recently just got into Arena, maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's not a terrible hand. I think we keep it. So he's playing Torbrand, which is just going to push out very fast little creatures. Best way to deal with... How did that happen? Whatever. I don't even care anymore. But the best way to deal with mono red, especially aggressive decks like this, you want to gain life and you remove the creatures. I don't know why this didn't work. See, you kill one creature and they start crying.
I speak softly, but I carry a big sword.
That's... sounds weird coming from a girl. That's the Wanderer. She was just in War of the Spark. No one knows who she is, like what her name is. There was rumor that she was Elspeth returned. I'm not sure if I buy that. Here, I'm going to keep this hand even though we got only a blue source, because we'll get this Signet down and then eventually the Locket. So we have ramp. I didn't think that card was legal in Brawl. It's pretty fast for... It's pretty fast. It's 1 mana 1/1, but he can start making elves now this turn. So now that we got the black source down, I think we just destroy that. Make it a little harder to cast. Interesting. Must be like a populate theme. He's gonna make tokens and stuff. Yeah, bunch of tokens it looks like. I think what we do is just start making tokens of our own.
Creeping, thieving progeny.
See, Ashiok sounds like a dude, but looks like a girl. I don't really. She's very neutral, gender neutral. I guess it's not really gender neutral though. She's gender positive for all of the genders, however many you believe there are. Alright, well, I can't save her, so we might as well kill one of the tokens. Oh, they're indestructible. But... so they're all indestructible. So we can save her.
You must be subdued.
They keep the counter, it looks like. So this isn't gonna feel good. The best thing to really do with tokens is you just bounce them into the hand. So it flies off into the aether after you bounce it. You can't replay a token. So... then we'll counter that. Now he's got a big graveyard. I really don't mind. Well, do kind of mind. So, we'll make him sack a creature. We'll kill another one. That took a lot of the power off the board, at least. That was 2, 4, 6 power. This is probably the best green-white deck I've gone against. Great henge. Not really taking advantage of Reese, but hasn't really had an opportunity to. Just trying to get a blocker at this point. These are a lot of tokens. So yeah, this is probably our last turn. The only thing that's really lacking in this game is a solid board wipe.
You cannot see yourself. Meditate and prepare.
Nope. That's the end, man. You have some board wipes in this game in white, but not in black or blue, which are kind of known for such board wipes. Maybe I should give it a look. Well, I think I know of one in blue. See, here's all the cards that we We got, well, it's yeah, here's more of them. So I think there's actually one in blue that just returns everything to their hand, which would be pretty good. I still kind of have like a surveil sub-theme in this deck. There's some main deck Grave Hate. I added this counterspell and this counterspell, which kind of mills people, fills up their graveyard. I added the God Eternal Kefnet. If you feel like this deck's missing anything, hit me up in the chat, because I do have some cards that I can craft. 2 rares and a mythic. I just recently got a Thassa. I don't think this deck's really that good for taking advantage of her, but I wanted to try to build like a mono blue. So this return 2 creatures. Thassa goes great with this Agent of Treachery, which I placed her in my Crewfix, not Crewfix, I play him in Crewfix, but God of Horizons, the old Theros god, green-blue, he's in that deck, and then I have, what's her name, Thassa in a Brago deck, which also looks to abuse the Agent of Treachery. Yeah, I don't think there's any type of board wipe. It's like, I feel like once you start getting swarmed like that, it's just like game over. Maybe there's something in black. I saw one that would give like everything -2/-2 maybe. That's really not great. You want like a destroy all creatures, which I've seen in black and white. There's like Kaya's Wrath, then there's like a time spell. It's not really a time spell, but it's a board wipe with Teferi on it. It's time something. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna waste too much time on it, but I'll show you some of the ones that I have seen. So you can get a feel of what I'm actually looking for. Time Wipe, that was the name. So return a creature you control to its owner's hand, then destroy all creatures. That's kind of what you need in a situation like that. Or Kaya's Wrath, destroy all creatures. You gain life equal to the number of creatures you controlled that were destroyed this way. And I believe in mono white, I pulled one the other day. Yeah, Planner Cleansing, destroy all non-land permanents. So normally black is known as like the creature killers, you know. So you have spells in Commander like Damnation or Toxic Deluge, where it's very easy. Black Sun Zenith, Yeheni's Expertise, very easy to get rid of a lot of creatures in black. In the old days, I feel like they color shifted it towards white, where like black and white or blue and white. Because I'm mono green Nissa, so hopefully it doesn't ramp too hard. Best thing to do with green is they have trouble removing creatures. They can fight, what's called. So I'm gonna keep that because we can give people hexproof. We can counter some of their utility spells, some discard. We have 3 lands, 2 that don't come in tapped, so not looking too bad. Here we kind of need a double black, but he's been pretty good as a main deck Grave hate. So here I'm just holding back for a negate. That's why I could have played Timurit. So if you ever play with Fabled Passage, you want to make sure if you can, play it as your 4th land, and then you could go get a basic and it'll come in untapped. So that's kind of what we're doing. He's doing exactly what I thought he would do, and he's ramping hard.
Nature's true power.
Now he's going to turn lands into creatures. It's always hard to keep up with mono green when they ramp like this, you know? We're not really finding any of our kill spells, so now he's got a 10-6 that you have to block with everybody. He's gonna put another 3/3 land with vigilance, apparently.
Harness the elements.
So yeah, I think you have to play Ashiok. I mean, you could at least slow down this.
I wonder if you're brave enough
this assault.
to overcome your fears.
It's the only type of removal we have.
You cannot intimidate me.
Should at least put that 10-6 back into the hand. We can start chump blocking now that we have a 4th devotion.
Recoil to the recess of your mind.
I feel like he's just gonna come for Ashiok this turn. Yep. That's a lot of power.
Spring eternal.
We are getting beat up today, man. These a lot of people staying home. A lot of people that normally would be out. Alright. I get the point. Sometimes in this game it's not poor form to scoop. You know, when you know you're beat, you're beat. Might as well start playing the second game. Or the next game, or whatever. So this is not a good hand. Drowning Lock's cool, and the Locket if we had a 3rd land, so we'll take the free mulligan. Again, bad. I'll keep this and we'll put the Drowning Lock to the bottom. You don't really want to see that too much in your opening hand, especially in Commander. Or Brawl in this case, because it's based on their graveyard. So now we're ready for a negate. He's probably going to throw down his God, though. Oh, nice. So we'll stop that Planeswalker. So here I think he doesn't have any creatures down, so it's a good spot to play our Planeswalker.
There is little else.
Start making these tokens.
Shadows awaken.
Here I would kind of like some removal. Get rid of this because he has reach, which means he can block a creature with flying, which kind of shuts down Rankle. So we'll just kind of make tokens and throw down one of our other threats. We don't have enough mana to hold back for a counter spell, but we could at least unsummon 5/6 when he goes to attack. So he's exiling cards from the graveyard, dealing damage with this. That's this new god. Haven't really gotten a chance to know him. So this is what I was talking about. We'll just bounce him to the hand. We'll get a 1/1 bird. And he could replay him for all I care, but he can't attack. And I think if he replays him on my turn, I pop him into the hand, with Ashiok. See, he's ramping, but we're getting some good cards into his graveyard at least. We can play Rankle.
Heroics are but a dream.
And he's got no blockers. We have enough mana for a counter spell. This card isn't too bad. This god, I didn't like it at first, but in red green, it's probably the best brawl commander. But yeah, if he goes to put that, yeah. So now here I get to counter it. I get a bird, and we mill 3. So we took a Vivian, which is nice. Here, get another bird, get to pick something out of his hand. I think we just take the creature. We surveil for 1, get a token, and we'll probably draw a card with Rankle. Credit to him, I would have quit by now. So I kind of just give like a play-by-play of what's happening because, you know, these streams and playing games, they're all easier when there's participation. So if there's something you want to talk about, by all means. I'm not too worried about this guy. He's probably going to fight someone and remove a creature. I would guess Rankle. I'm going to scry to this land. I just got this land. It's like the black version is cool. It draws a card, but you lose life. This one lets you scry so you can at least smooth out your draw. And the locket, I just got the lockets, but so for 4 mana you can you can draw 2 cards with the locket. So here it's an obvious block. He doesn't have trample, so Ashiok won't take damage, and this guy will die. I don't have to waste this removal on him now. The tokens are very indispensable. This is everything we've exiled so far.
Creeping, thieving project.
So this will let us draw some cards. How many is up to him. And this is just a precaution. I think I have it locked up, especially because I could remove the other guy. Yeah, might as well use this. We'll take this away. I mean, it would be very hard to come back from this. If you guys are just tuning in, we're streaming Magic the Gathering Arena. It's a cool game. Card game. I didn't really like it at first because a lot of these cards I physically own, and then I had to basically buy them a second time.
Make this quick. I'm bored already.
Terror lurks among us.
So, if I was him, I would have quit ages ago. We got Davriel down, so people hate that card, the Shadow Mage. They attack him almost faster than they attack Ashiok. So what is that? I think that's win 8 on the stream. We'll play one more, maybe we'll open another pack or something. You can check out a different mode if you like, but if you're just joining the stream, you don't even know what a stream is or what streamers do, why should I watch you play video games? It's just something to do, especially during this quarantine. A lot of people don't have any idea what to do with themselves. They're running out of things on Netflix. They're watching documentaries about Joe Exotic guy that was like meth and gays and tigers. I'm not judging, but it just sounds like chaos, man. So, not a great hand. We only got negate. We got 2 big guys. I'll take the mulligan. A little bit better with the interaction, but 2 tap lands, that's not good. So we got our third land. It's gonna take a while to get to it. I'm gonna leave the command tower up because it comes in untapped, and it's a 2-color land. So really, your only options for lands that come in untapped that make multiple colors are the shock land, which you have to pay 2 life for, or the command tower. So I thought it was cool as I got to craft it for a common. Command towers, you know, the best land in this format. It allows you to, like if you play Nicol Bolas or Kenrith. Kenrith is 5 colors, Nicol Bolas is 3. Those mana bases, you start needing all your colors, and your deck will be affected. So lands like Command Tower or what is it, Exotic Orchard and Reflecting Pool that could potentially make 5 colors are invaluable. But yeah, when I tell people about the streaming thing and the and how people actually make money off of this, like, you know, the big guy is Ninja. Everyone knows Ninja. He it's silly to think like, oh, I'm gonna pay you money to watch you play video games. Alright, let's get rid of that. Keep the land, I just don't want to dump it. I can remove that creature. Oh well, actually, keeping the swamp's good, because then we can get rankled down next turn. Yeah, he's new to the deck, this guy, but he's a hell of a card. I actually have a foil version of him in Paper Magic. To be honest, I don't even think we put down Rankle. Well, yeah, why not? I was gonna go with Atris, Oracle of Half-Truths, because it's more card draw. But if he's going to tap out with this Sailor, we'll kind of abuse him. I'm not going to pick the Sacrifice, because then I'd have to sacrifice Rankle. I don't really care about this 1/1. I'm gonna pick the other 2 though. He's got to discard a card now, so let's see. I kind of want to get this elephant out of his hand. I can't counter it. I'm gonna keep the unsummon. The removal is it's rough too. All right, nice. Now we got something for that that elephant. I still like this guy. I got multiple copies, but because he's a legend, same with Rankle and God Eternal Kefnit, you can only have one legendary creature out at a time with that card name. So I don't think it's worth having two of him. Yeah, we don't need the swamp. There's our 5th land. Give us a follow on Instagram. And yeah, Instagram, Couch Quest Podcast, Twitter, we are Sequest Podcast. See, I kind of wish I had more cards that can get stuff from the graveyard. I fill out mine pretty fast. There's no, like if there's there's no really good escape cards in this lab. See here, I'm not too worried. I'm gonna exile him. He still hasn't played his commander yet. And Davriel will just put him right into top deck mode. So we haven't even played Ashiok yet either.
Let's tidy up in there.
So oh nice, we got rid of that Hydra.
Loneliness
So
can hurt.
we'll start doing some damage here. Next turn I think we just make some tokens. Yeah, he's in top deck mode.
All your fears are
So you gotta be careful with that rail because there's no +1 like Ashiok's +1 is to make the tokens. You only get a -1, so you get 3 activations before he dies. So if you can hold off, make sure you don't activate him when they have like 1 card in their hand. If that's like your last activation, because he'll do the damage then. Win number 9. Hey Tyron, if you're still watching, give me a shout. Someone's offering packs. Tyran 26. Yeah, I'll check him out, man. Where's your game store? This is a rough hand against mono red as well. We need double black for our kill spells, so we'll throw it. This is better. We could 2 pieces of castable interaction. I always like to play the top lands first, especially when I don't have a turn 1 play. I hate these guys. But they have the die triggers. Definitely want to find a kill spell for that knight. He is super annoying. I don't see the appeal in the mono red where it's just turning cards sideways. It's not my style. Well, there's some mana. Unfortunately, it wasn't a land, so we can't cast this Place of Fame yet. I also I don't like tapping out when I have 2 counter spells that are castable. Now, Place of Fame at least can target Torbrand. So this is just like a race, you know, he's trying to deal this damage as fast as physically possible, and my deck is basically, am I going to find enough kill spells and interactions Oh nice, we took away 2 of his best creatures. Now, I think we need to put out some of our own. The 2/3s we won't be able to handle with these 1/1s.
My whispers.
He'll get a second 1/1 from this guy dying.
Thieving.
Or technically a 0/0 with a 1/1 counter. But the knight's gotta go. Kinda bummed I used the wrong counter spell on that where he targeted my artifact.
All your fears are
And
given
now I'm gonna try to get
for.
whatever's in his hand out with Davriel.
The mask is scary, but underneath that rude.
The planeswalkers also
Perish.
act as like a diversion.
What?
Maybe he'll stop targeting my life total itself and go after one of these guys. And I will get some cards into exile. He won't be able to kill Ashiok, and me removing 2 red devotion is going to knock his power down. He's first strike as well.
Unruly maggot.
So he made some satyrs. They can't block. That's from Anax. I'm okay with that. The flyer is the biggest problem, but I can play my Kefnet. I don't know if Ashiok's gonna last another turn.
are delightfully
I do not
friendly.
miss this violence. Don't think you'll be needing that.
So yeah, I could play Kefnet and still have enough for the counter half of the Sprite. So now with Kefnet, he's I can reveal the first card I draw every turn, and if it's an instant or sorcery, you can copy it. So again, I can play him with enough mana to hold back for the Sprite. And the more he doesn't attack, the more tokens I'm getting. So him not attacking, I'm going to counter this. I don't want him drawing cards, I want him taking damage from Davriel. See? And that's a scoop. That's how you piss off a mono red player, ladies and gents. They want to deal their 25 damage so fast, and then once their spells start getting countered and their creatures killed with their efficient 1/1 first strikes for 1, then they quit. The guy was at 25 life. I didn't even deal 1 point of damage to him. Oh, cool. So he's got Simic, Ulo. I'll keep this, because I could cast the Murderous Rider. Hopefully we get something in their graveyard, which I actually would like some Grave Hate in this game with the Escape. So I actually have a deck based off of him. That's 6/6, man, and those triggers. So he gets to play an extra land, and he can gain 3 life. So he doesn't come down on turn 3. He's got to get sacrificed right away. But he gets to put down another land, and he gets to gain 3 life and draw a card. It's a lot of value for 3 mana. Alright, we missed a land drop unfortunately, but I think next turn we can start doing some things. We'll do maybe Rankle or Treese. We got like 3 of our main threats. Oh, so he sent them to the command zone, I guess? So he's going to cost 7 now. That's a lot. I think we hold back and start making tokens. It's never bad to play Ashiok, especially when he's tapped out against a blue deck. You're not worried about the counter spell. There are no free counters in Brawl. In Commander, you have to worry about things like Force of Will and the new Force of Negation, Pact of Negation. All those counter spells could be in a blue player's hand, and they cost 0 mana. But again, I'm also tapping out. like he took the opportunity to play his entire deck. He's drawing a lot of cards. It almost makes me look like it's that he's got fastest Oracle or the Jace.
All your fears are given form.
And we have 3 mana. I guess we'll see what he does. If he goes to attack with anyone, we're just gonna kill him. Probably with the Murderous Rider. Unfortunately, you know what? We'll just make him sacrifice. So that's better than targeting. It's his only enchantment, so he's gonna have to pick her. Yeah, he's literally just trying to draw cards. This card is dead in his hand. Alright, he finally put him in the graveyard.
I love your desperation. My kin.
This is a tough spot. I don't know what's better to do here. You either throw down the threat and you have 1 mana open, or you just save all this interaction. Oh, that hurts. There's this Thassa's Oracle. I wouldn't be surprised if he quits here. If that's his win con, that's really what he was trying to do. If he plays a 6/6, I'm gonna counter it. If he doesn't, then I'm... Well, if he attacks with the Seer, I'll probably kill it with the Rider. I don't think I can counter it. If X equals 2, 2, 4, 8. Oh, he took Ashiok as well.
You cannot intimidate me.
So he kind of got rid of our board, but we started getting rid of his.
Curse your breath. Fade into the shadow.
So we're 1 mana away from being able to recast her and kind of start over. So we might as well start doing some rental beats. Can't really hold back mana. The Brazen Borrower is nice, but you need some kind of board presence when he's got this. He's got like 9 lands out. I think his game plan switched when I exiled this Theros Oracle and the Hydroid Crisis, which is another really good card. What's up, guys? If you're just joining us, give us a follow. Couch Quest Podcast, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram. There goes my grave mate. We're playing Brothers Guildhall right now, which is a fun format. It was unlocked for the quarantine. I've been home from work since last Friday. Shit is getting crazy, man. Heard there was 919 corona deaths in Italy. Yeah, so I'm gonna return this to his hand and then counter it next turn because I'm getting sick of this mill. Especially, he put a lot of good cards in the graveyard for me. So... kind of looking for a land here. There we go. I wonder if he's gonna have a counter spell for the counter spell. These hydras, they're always big beasties. I think he was trying to bait the counter spell here. I think this is like his backup win condition. I think the Theros Oracle was the first plan. The rest of the cards in his deck just seem to draw other cards. The unfortunate situation is my life total is so low. We can at least throw down Ashiok this turn. Hopefully he didn't save mana for negate. Alright, this helps. Unfortunately, he's gonna get to kill Rankle So I'm gonna have to kill that Hydra. I think that's the only way I last another turn. And then just throw down some blockers. The borrower can only block flying, so I'll have to block here and here, I guess. Sorry, I'm trying to keep an eye on Twitch.
Past, present, and future. I have just the trick for this.
I don't know if the sound cuts out when I switch over. Yeah, I think he's trying to mill me.
Come,
You gotta see if maybe we can mill him
for
first.
your fears are given form.
He's got 20 cards, I got 31, so let's see, maybe we could do something here. He's looking for something, maybe that Jace, Wielder of Mysteries, that allows him to win the game based on having 0 cards. But if you notice, he is struggling because his turns are taking a lot longer. That would have been nice. Mission briefing. I could have used something in the graveyard. I wish there was some better way to utilize it. I think he's getting frustrated trying to see if I quit. Those would have been nice too. More grave hate.
Keep an open mind.
He's just got all the mana in the world. If you're just tuning in, don't forget to say what's up in the chat. Talk about something that you want to talk about. At this point, I'm really just trying to stop him from
Shadows
milling all the
awaken.
cards I need out of my deck. He's a smart player. I have enough for a counterspell here, or I could Lazotep Plating, which might be the best option if he goes to remove something. I never know if they mess up with this card, Atrice. He gave me 3 to 0. Like, you could at least make me pick. So I give him the Lazotep Plating so he has to stop targeting me. I'll have hexproof this turn. I still have enough for the negate. Remember, we're playing Brawl, so there's only 1 copy of each card. At this point, his life is like meaningless, so I'm trying to get that library low. I don't like going for a mill win. It takes so long, but there's really not much I can do. This is the scenario where I wanted, though. I wanted to get multiple nightmare tokens out.
All your fears are given form.
So we'll counter that. He's trying to get rid of one of my tokens. I actually wanted cards out of my hand because I wanted to use this to draw a card, and you'll lose life equal to the number of cards in your hand. So I'm gonna lose 3 life here. Oh, that was stupid. I forgot about Narset. She's been out so long. It's a pretty intense match. If you are familiar with the game, we're kind of going back and forth here. I gotta hold blocks, unfortunately, because otherwise he could definitely kill Elspeth. Erebos intervention, more removal gone. That would have been nice. That would have been some life gain. I don't think I have anything to utilize my graveyard. Anything left, the mission briefing's gone. I think here, maybe ultimate Ashiok. Or I could just keep going with the slow burn. That's frustrating. He's got all the mana in the world, so this is a counter spell, but he'll have to pay 3 mana. He's got 12 open. So I think that's what I'll have to do is ultimate. He might scoop. But it's 12 cards to 8. He could definitely mill me faster with those nightmares gone.
You lack inspiration.
So I will definitely do the X spells. The X spells. Alright, so we'll take an 8-7. We'll get rid of the 6-6. We still have our Ashiok, and we have an enchantment now. I probably should have countered it just to get him to mill a little bit. But this is like the game that never ends, man. I think here maybe I draw 2 cards with the locket. Or I can only draw 1 a turn, so maybe I'll take the life loss. I don't know. Yeah, I think he's trying to see if I quit. But this is all about perseverance. see if we could. I don't know if I could save him. That was a card that looked pretty good. Yep, we saved him. We saved our 8/7. He's got 8 cards left. You gotta wonder how many of them actually mean anything. I got 1 basic land left in my deck. Unfortunately, I can't even make him sacrifice a creature because he'll sacrifice his commander, and I kind of have his commander stolen. Like he's useless right now. He's a 0/1 with no abilities. We turned him into this fat fish. That's why I let him just attack. I really, it doesn't matter.
My kin are delightfully friendly.
So I'm trying to draw some cards here. I don't know how much. I have 6 left. He's got 5. But what I don't think... We'll make him pay for it. More good cards, man. Could at least get rid of that Nar set. So we got 2 cards left. If he attacks here, I'm going to double block and we'll exile 4 cards. Alright. He's getting smarter.
Among us.
My last card is a land. But we got the guy back. We can exile the card that's milling us. And that's it, man. Next turn, we'll be able to, if he attacks, we're good. As long as he doesn't mill me. I gotta get a screenshot of this, man. There you go. Triple mill, 6 cards. Put the rest of his library away, and then that should be it. I thought that would have been it. Well, now he's going to draw a card. And that kills him. That was an intense game. Can't draw a card when there are no cards to draw. That was a good game. Where we're at? We got 11 wins. We're 3 hours into the stream. I usually try to stream for 4 hours. So let's we'll open a pack. I think I don't know what to open. Do a Theros. There's a couple of gods I don't have. So, alright. I think I'm gonna call it at 3 hours. I want to thank you guys for coming out. I don't know if any of the other guys have any plans to stream, but I know Matt's been doing some BioShock. I'll probably be on Facebook later, but not going live. If you guys want to chat, come by, talk quarantine. Check out our other videos. The World War Z stream last night was pretty intense. Follow us on Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube. It's all CouchQuest Podcast, and then Twitter is CQuest Podcast. So I'm gonna call it a day. Upload this stream to YouTube. Thanks for coming by, and enjoy gaming. Whatever.